Hi, this is Scott from GuitarAndBass.com. You know, in my studio, I get this question a lot. My students, they've learned the minor pentatonic scale, and they've played along with backing tracks. They're enjoying that, but they want to know what to do next. What do I do with this scale? I know how to play through it. How do I use it? So today we're going to talk a little bit about how to do that. And the short answer is it's phrasing. It's creating a musical melodic phrase. Let's talk about what's called a sentence in music, and it's pretty common, even though we might not refer to it as a sentence. This is probably the most famous musical sentence. So let's break that down a little bit. A musical sentence has three parts. It's got this initial, I'm going to call it a riff, initial riff. That initial riff is either you repeat it exactly or you can vary it a little bit. In this case, it's varied a little bit. And then there's movement towards a final resting place. All right, we're consolidating and moving towards a resting place. And there's our resting place. So we're going to take that idea and put it into our minor pentatonic soloing, and it fits really well over a 12-bar blues form. Okay, so I'm going to do one, just the first four measures, and then we'll break it down, and then you can kind of see how it works, and hopefully you'll be able to take it and try it. Okay, so here's our first one. Right, kind of simple. I'm not sure if I will remember it, but let's break it down. Okay, that's our initial riff. A repeat of our initial riff. Okay, and then our moving towards the resting point. Not quite sure if that's the same thing, but you get the idea. All right. Then we can move on to the next four measures. Okay, so I just did initial riff, repeated the initial riff, and then I moved towards a resting point. And it turns me back around into the beginning again. Right, so it's kind of simple, and you can just do this over and over and create your solos, but they're communicating. They have a structure to them, and either the listener or yourself, you can hear where it needs to go next. Let's try. Let's go to freestyle a little bit more and maybe open it up and get an idea of some, or maybe some more ideas. All right, so it's something to kind of explore and play with, this three-part sentence. You've got the initial riff, the repeat of the initial riff, or a little variation there, and then you're moving towards a resting point, or consolidating to the resting point. It's a great way to solo and really think about what you're doing, And what you can do is use some backing tracks that you can find online and practice to it. All right, well, I hope this was helpful. And until next time, this is Scott from guitarandbass.com.